Well, another short week and a few ups and downs as we've gone. Did a bit of reserve work and sort of that slowed me down a little bit. I'm so close to finishing and I'm really starting to get worried because I've got like 3 weeks until we actually head off on Tassie to the Tip adventure in the old truck. Anyway, this is what we've got done and only a few things left to do. I'm not the painter. Boss is the painter and she's going to deal with these cupboard doors as we go. Today, so all the tiling's finished except for grouting. Today I've just been doing, don't you love this stuff, doing the siliconing of the joints because I really wanted to get a good seal between the tiles and the bench tops to make sure no water got into the bench tops. Yeah, it's not the easiest job in the world and I've got a little bit of cleanup to do, but look, it's pretty good. Grouting will be tomorrow. Unfortunately, grouting wasn't done in time for this video, which of course I'm recording on Thursday. Once the grouting's done, apart from a little bit of silicone the edges on the bottoms of the doors again so water can't get into the cupboards when you wash the floors, my job here is done. Boss is going to paint the walls and really there's not that much when you think about it. There's a little bit behind the range hood there, there's a little bit above the window, and we do have new window furnishings to go in here. A little bit above the doorway, a little bit down there, and we've decided after consultation with quite a few people that we're not going to do tiling on the backsplash here. We're just going to have this as a painted wall because this is kind of a separate area to the kitchen, so we're not real worried about there's not going to be, you know, wet stuff going on like your normal kitchen, so don't really need a backsplash here. And the backsplash might have looked a bit weird only being above these cabinets and having such a large amount of wall cabinets. So that bench top hopefully is going to arrive next week, and that'll be a 15-minute job, half, to fit that. Generally it's not too hard, and then Tracy's just got to paint this wall. Architraves are all back on. Again, this cable is only temporary for the internet until we sort out the NBN. So she's got to paint around here. We do have a little bit of ceiling paint to do, just the finish off of these cornices, but that's only a very small area. Paint this wall. The skirting boards, all the flooring's finished except for skirting boards, and that's going to have to wait until I get back. This wall was never going to be finished before I left anyway. There's still a bit to do there before, and we don't know what colour we want to paint the rest of the house yet. But all the flooring is finished. The transitions to the bedrooms are either done or just waiting to be glued in because I only finished this yesterday. Transition into the bathroom. Come up really, really nicely. No, we aren't going for an open plan policy with our toilet. That just made it much easier for me to do the flooring. Plus there was a big dent in our door from our lovely previous tenants. So I'm just fixing that door and then we can rehang that one. Transition into the bedroom there. Transition into the masters. Still got to be done, but that's, again, 5-minute job. Have sheeted this wall and rehung the heater for here. Generally not used. So really it's just a bit of taping and a bit of mud work to fix up this wall, and then that's ready for painting. Skirting boards again, as I said, and I did go inside the cupboards with the flooring, so that's all good. Light here would be handy. yeah, so I do have to do a transition here. I've got to buy another one of them yet. That's not a biggie. And we are replacing the carpets eventually. Yeah, had to trim a little bit off the front door to make it fit because, of course, now the flooring's 8-9 mil higher on top of the tiles. That wasn't a biggie, and I do need to get a new weather strip for the door just to make sure that there's no drafts in winter for Tracy whilst I'm up the Cape. So yeah, it looks terrific. It's lightened the whole house up. It just, you know, it's light, it's bright, it's modern for a 1975 house. I've still got to do a end thing here on this wall. Again, that'll wait for me to get back. This wall still needs a little bit of finessing to get flat, and finishing off here, and a little bit of cornice in the corner there. But yeah, so I will do another very quick update once we've got the paint done and the wall hangings, the curtains done, because they are thermal curtains as well. Again, very important in Tasmanian winters. And yeah.
Early the next morning.
Okay, monumental Friday morning, and didn't think I was going to get this done, but that's it. Pretty much I'm done with this kitchen. I have just finished the grouting on the tiles, and of course they're still hazy, so that you've got to let that dry. They've already had one sponging, but it looks sensational. So really, all that's left to do now, a little bit of painting up here, a little bit of painting here, a little bit of painting here above the door. This wall needs to be repainted because it's the original colour. This wall, boss is going to do all that and paint those doors as I mentioned before. And this kitchen is done. See you next week.